Hey, Cody's Caravan, we're live in Modesto this morning. We're talking about tropical plants. This man here has created this backyard. I'm telling you, it's like going into the thing of Narnia, you know, that little cabinet, and you walk through, and next thing you know, you're in some tropical location, Jeff. This is amazing.
Absolutely, and it's a surprise to a lot of people that you can grow tropical fruit trees here in the Central Valley.
It was a surprise to me until I started watching your YouTube videos, and now I'm addicted to them. Okay, so the YouTube stuff started because people were like, you got a lot of knowledge, you can share this stuff.
Yes, I retired about 10 years ago, and what am I going to do? And people said, hey, you know so much about growing tropical fruit here in the Central Valley. Why don't you do a YouTube channel?
And now around the world, people are watching this.
Oh, yeah. I have viewers from Singapore, Australia, Japan, China even.
Really?
Yeah.
These are places that have tropical locations, and they're asking you questions from Modesto.
Isn't that crazy? But yeah, they want to hear it from a guy that may not be a scientist, but has real hands-on experience.
Okay, we're standing in front of this beautiful avocado plant.
Yes.
And you notice, like you were telling me, you want it to grow bigger. You're taller. And so you got to take some of the energy from the bottom, but your back was messed up, so you didn't take the energy out, and boom, you got avocado.
Yes. At this age, you don't really want to keep a lot of avocados on it because it's only a 2-year-old tree. However, I did pick off any fruit that's set here to allow the growth to the first couple years to grow up. But unfortunately, I missed out, and that fruit.
Oh, unfortunately, look at that. That's incredible. Hey, let's take them to the grafted tree.
Oh, yeah.
This is wild. Okay, so this tree over here, guys, has how many different varieties?
Six different varieties. And if you look at it, you can see the different varieties in the patterns of the leaves. This variety right here is the hardiest, which is Mexicola Grande. It's a good starter one for anybody wants to grow avocados in the valley because it takes cold down to about 20 degrees, about like an orange tree.
Yeah, okay.
This variety produces huge fruit. This one right here is called Big Black, and it produces over 1 pound fruit. It's delicious, and it has the texture of cheesecake. But yeah, I have some even huger. This one's a giant. This is about half grown.
That's half grown?
Half grown, and it's over 2 pounds already. This one I call Coraline for my granddaughter. Some people call it the Bay Giant. It was a seedling tree that I got some budwood and grafted it onto my avocado tree. So I have several different varieties.
Amazing. Okay, we got more. We got Jeff cornered. He can't leave the house today, so we're gonna keep peppering him with questions to learn more about this. He grows amazing bananas, all sorts of fruits that I didn't even know existed in his backyard. So we'll show that to you coming up.
Who knew all that was
incredible.
growing under there? That is incredible.
That is incredible.
Wow.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah.
The texture of cheesecake. Okay.
know. That got our
Yes,
attention.
I know.
From bananas to avocado, even guava.
Whoa.
A local man has figured out a way to bring tropical plants and fruits and grow them in our weather here.
So Cody Stark took the caravan to get the growing tips. Because how, Cody? How?
Yeah, because how? Exactly. You come back in his yard and it's just like, it's amazing. I feel like I'm in another world, my friend. I'm in another world. But I wanted to talk to you about avocados because it's go time. If you're thinking about doing the avocado thing, you need to start right now.
That is so true. Our weather is warming, and folks that want to grow their own avocados here in the Central Valley, now is the time.
Now is the time. So the soil temperature is the key.
Yes, our soil temperatures are right around 60 degrees, so if a person wanted to, they could go buy their own avocado tree at one of the big box stores and plant it now.
Okay. Now, Haas avocados.
Yes.
When you grow it from the ball, is it a root ball? What is that thing? The seed.
The seed.
The big seed. That's how dumb I am. What's the thing? You plant the seed, Cody. But you won't get happy avocados for a long time.
That is right. Most seedling planted avocados, if they produce anything, you won't like what they produce, and it could take 10, 15, 20 years before you get fruit. So
Got time for that, Jeff.
yeah, especially at my age. No, but so somebody will buy a grafted tree at a big box store and plant it, and now is the time. Now that it's nice weather, but I don't buy my trees. I have such unusual varieties that I like to plant my seeds and graft my own.
And graft your own. Could you teach us something?
I sure can.
Okay, teach me something.
Now, grafting is a process of taking a seedling, such as this. This is a seedling. I planted a half seed, but there's other seeds that you could plant that I got from a store-bought fruit. And it's a beautiful tree, but it won't produce fruit. So what I did is I took branches off of trees in my yard that I liked the fruit, and I pruned it down. And what we're going to do is we're going to fuse this little branch to the seedling, and it will fuse and it will continue to grow, and eventually in about a year or two it'll start producing its own fruit.
Okay.
So what we do is we take this branch and we find a spot on the tree. Let me get over here so the camera guy can get in there.
Okay.
I'm going to be in the sun, but we're gonna find a spot on this tree where they're equal size. So you see, they're equal size. And then what I do is I cut a wedge in the branch
A little whittling.
so that the cambium layers, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a layer in between the bark and the pithy part of the center. That little ring right there, that has to match up to your rootstock. So what we do is make let's see if I can do this on camera. We make a wedge. That's going to be close enough. And then we're going to make a split in the trunk. And the reason why is we want as best cambium content as you possibly can. This is not the greatest sun shining in my face, but, but as you can see now now it matches. And so what we do is we wrap it with this tape. This is called parafilm M. It's a scientific tape. It's like skin, and it will protect that graft, the cuts. Well, get that down there a little better. It'll protect the cuts until it heals, and then in about probably 2 or 3 weeks, we'll start noticing those buds that are on that branch popping through the parafilm. In about 2 years, you get fruit.
Fantastic! Oh my! You changed my world right there, man. Because I've got a little avocado tree. It's been growing for like 10 years and nothing's happening.
Oh.
I'm gonna make something happen. Thank you very much for that. All right, coming up, we're gonna talk about this plant and the very weird berry that grows in this plant.
The miracle fruit berry.
Miracle fruit berry. And we're going to do what?
We're going to taste some sour fruit that will taste sweet to you after you eat the miracle berry.
And you called that what?
Miracle fruit.
No, the process of the changing of my taste buds. Taste tripping.
Taste tripping.
We're going to do some taste tripping. That's what we're going to do. Coming up next.
Wow.
Back to you guys.
That was fascinating.
How
Cody.
interesting was that?
Yeah, we were all like staring at that was really good. Thank you, Cody. All right, Cody is learning about tropical fruits this morning from a man who is growing them here in the valley, which is, last time I checked, Cody, not tropical.
No, you're right. Modesto, not normally thought of as Hawaii, but you go to Jeff's backyard and you're in Hawaii.
People
It's
call it the
amazing.
ninth
It's absolutely amazing. So right now, dude, hey, John, man, we're
Yeah,
on a
man.
flavor trip. Dude,
Oh, all
we're on
right.
a flavor trip. Do you know what this
Here on the
is?
show?
Okay,
This will be fun.
what is this plant over here, Jeff?
It's called a miracle fruit tree.
Miracle
bet it
fruit
is.
Tree.
It's from East Africa, and it produces a berry that makes anything you taste, any kind of fruit or anything that's sour, tastes sweet for about an hour. There it is.
That's
For
our
about
little
an
berry
hour?
Right there.
That's it.
Okay, this little guy right here. So just kind of pull it.
Pull it off.
Okay. Now what? What do I do?
You put it in your mouth,
Okay.
and you put the whole thing in your mouth, and then kind of like take the seed out.
Okay. Okay. So
And then rub the flesh. Don't swallow the flesh yet. Just rub the flesh around your tongue for about about 30 seconds or so. You might want to pick that seed up. Those are worth about $10 on the market. We'll get it after this.
Okay, I've got it around.
Do you feel it that you've covered your tongue with it?
I think so.
All righty. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these sour lemons, and these guys are sour. I bet you're thinking, oh, my lips are puckering right now. Take this and bite into it.
Okay. And it should taste sweet.
It should taste sugary sweet. Tastes like sugary lemonade, doesn't it?
It does.
And it's just anything. I don't care how sour. You can drink vinegar and it'll be sweet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a place in Auburn, Alabama called Toomer's Corner, and they make lemonade. It's basically sugar and water, and they pass a lemon over. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
That is wild. And you can eat the rind, too?
You can eat it. Just bite into it. It's just as sweet.
That is nuts. That is nuts, Chip. Oh, my goodness. That was crazy.
Yep.
All from that little berry.
Miracle fruit, yep. Now, the thing about this tree is that it requires some special environmental conditions. For example, it needs to be grown in very acidic soil, like blueberries are. And it likes humidity, so I tend to put a plastic cover over it during the wintertime to keep it cool, warmer and higher humidity.
Okay, coming up next hour, Jeff is going to talk to us a little bit about microclimates and how he's created a microclimate in between his house and somebody else's house, right down in that little walkway. It's that area that you usually just put like your garbage cans and stuff, and everybody just kind of leaves it open. He has figured out how to do microclimates in that little space. We'll show it to you coming up.
Very cool.
Also, Cody,
That
we've
was
decided
crazy.
We want you to try vinegar now.
Yes. He brought it up.
You want to try what?
Vinegar now.
With that little berry thingy. Because he said you could drink vinegar.
What do you want me to try?
Vinegar. He said you could drink vinegar
Oh, yeah.
after having that. We want to see the vinegar now.
Okay, he's going to come in the weekends at some point.
Okay.
If you bring some of those berries, we'll do vinegar. That was crazy. It's so sweet.
That's cool. Thank you, Code.
A man in Stanislaus County has become pretty popular on YouTube, and it's all because of his green thumb.
Yeah, so Cody took the caravan down to Modesto today to meet the guy who goes as the tropical garden guy.
We've been hanging out with Jeff Earl. This guy has forgotten more about tropical plants than I will ever know in my entire life. It is fascinating what you have been able to do, growing these things here in Modesto. Things that I would expect to see in Jamaica or Hawaii.
Yes.
In Modesto.
Yes.
You do it. So this is his avocado tree, and he's got these lovely avocados here. But I wanted to take you from this plant down to this. This is really interesting. So everybody's got this space in between their houses.
Yeah.
And they don't do much with it. You have done a lot with it. So what is going on in here, Jeff?
You want to plant these tropical plants in the most protected part of your garden, especially the ones that start getting hurt at 32 degrees. And that's what I've done here. Our houses are about 6 feet, 7 feet apart. And so what I've done is all the plants that I grow that are super tropical, I plant in between the houses. And let's face it, everybody has houses next to each other in California. So, hey, if I can do it, maybe you can too. So what I've got here is I have guava tree, I have a green sapote tree, a mangosteen tree right here. It's a hardy mangosteen, but it's nevertheless really good. But it's important when you get your trees to tuck them into the protected areas of your yard, and then they will take over and protect other trees.
It's so interesting because this is usually a wasted space, man. Normally, like people just they put their garbage cans here and that's it. That's all they do on the side. But this is a great use for that.
Yeah, look at this. You wouldn't be growing this jackfruit tree in way out in the center of your yard because it needs the protection of the houses. And so I always advise folks, plant your trees as close as your house as you possibly can for the protection.
Huh. Fascinating!
Yes,
Fascinating!
yes. I have a mango tree here. I have a long gone tree from Southeast Asia. Produces a lot of fruit. I have a lot of exotic palms. These are tropical palms that do fairly well, but you wouldn't see them in the average garden.
Yeah, that would totally burn up if you had it out in the backyard, right?
And so once you get that canopy, it takes a lot longer for the cold to get into the trunk of the tree and damage it. So the more canopy you have, the more protection you have, the better off your trees are going to do.
So interesting. Okay, I want people to start watching your videos. Not that they're not, because you've already got millions of subscribers, but if you're watching at home and you want to learn about how to do this, and you can do it, right? I mean, he proves it every day. Watch his videos. They are fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
I agree. And I think everybody, if you're interested in growing tropical fruit, my channel is one that you really want to do because I show how I do it. And if I'm successful, then maybe you can too.
Mm-hmm. And this is a guy, you did not go to school for this?
No.
You're just a guy who figured it out.
It's self-taught. I did live in Hawaii for a short period of time. That's where I got the tropical fruit bug. And, tropical fruit is delicious. It's way better than the stuff that you get in the store.
Heck yeah. Name of the channel they need to look up.
The Tropical Garden Guy.
There you go.
On
there you
YouTube
go.
and on Facebook. The Tropical Garden Guy.
Oh, fantastic. I just watch you on YouTube. I didn't know it was on Facebook, too. I'll subscribe to that. Jeff Earl, everybody. All right, back to you in the studio. Amazing. Amazing what this guy's pulled up.
I just love a tropical surrounding. If you had your own bananas and pineapples and stuff.
I'm here for the mango.
Yep.
Love it.